No,
Of course.
we're here. We're here. We're here. So, hello, and we're gonna try this boss fight. Welcome. I'm Blazy Blake, and the layman is with me, as always, my helpful companion.
Greetings, everyone. I am Wikipedia-chan, and I will be helping Blake tonight.
Oh, hello. Hello, Andrea, in the chat. I'm so happy you're here, and you can claim it. The chat belongs to you. It is yours. Sorry. You know, Layman, you may be, the fly in my ear, the navy at my shoulder, but she claimed the chat before you. You had to stake the claim. There's rules of firsts. Um,
I've, I could complain about how I've literally had your Twitch page open for like the last half hour or so, waiting for you to start streaming. But I'm going to be the bigger man and just go.
in rules of internet, if you didn't say it, it didn't happen. And if you did say it, it might still not have happened.
And if it didn't happen, people think you said it anyway.
Exactly. Internet is all about talking. Nope, it's been relinquished to you. Never mind. I just talked a bunch of garbage for no reason. That's another internet thing. Sometimes you're going to talk a bunch of garbage for no reason.
Yep.
We like sassiness here in the chat. We appreciate sassiness. Let's see. The critical upgrade's good. I'm not even sure who I'm getting ready to use for this. That's that's how unprepared I am for all of this. Let's see.
Yeah, it's. I know, it's the next page. Yeah. We were both so prepared for this. I totally had the wiki open beforehand, and I'm not just flailing through it right now trying to get to where we left off.
I'm not even gonna lie that I don't have an unstoppable. I might have to use the jesters. Oh, tumble all. That's not helpful for anybody. Thank you. Tumbling.
Yeah.
What is this, Robert? I love how I'm just, giving him whatever. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Like, no. This is so much ridiculousness. Strength upgrade, sure. What's this do? Antidote cures all ailments. I don't want to have to start using Robert. Why are you trying to push Robert on me? Because
Robert is Bay, obviously.
Tumbling is not useful. Oh, but lightning strike all sounds good. Finally. Tumbling isn't useful triggered. I'm so sorry. Here's the thing about this tumbling thing. It's a low strength attack. It's like just a low non-specific magic. There's no magic tied to it. And I'm way past the point where I can just use strength attacks for most of these things, I think. I think that we're fighting an evil dark monster. I think it's time it's time that I have to just use, actual magic skills and potions. Let's see.
Probably. Yeah, any of the characters you can augment with light.
Let's see.
That would probably be most helpful.
Let's see. Increase water damage resistance. Increase earth damage resistance. I don't need any of that. What do they do? Is there an increased evil? Let's see. Increased dodging. We could probably use that at this point because I don't think there's anything that's gonna.
Definitely. Yeah.
Probably reduce magical damage.
Anytime we could actually apply Lord Piccolo's training.
Yeah, we need to dodge every time. Mm-hmm. Use smoke and mirrors. That would be great if that was an option. Use smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, maybe if Robert were more of the trickster type rogue than the thievy type rogue, that would make him more worth playing.
What? This is great. Begin every turn 20% forward on the timeline. Boom! I didn't even know that was a thing. Let's just take all that.
Now.
Yeah, we need all of that. All right, and now we're gonna give stuff to whoever I think I'm gonna be using. I don't know who I'm gonna be using. Mm-hmm. I probably need a support character, which is her or Tristis. Ugh, sorry.
Yeah, Jen has the status effect moves.
I think we should use her then.
She'd probably be really useful
and just help her out. She has light damage added to her attacks, which is good. We need that. Probably gonna give her a better one to do that, and then we'll give her.
Yeah, I'd say one support. Yeah, augment one support character and one tank character with light attacks.
Let's see what else she could use.
And keep Rubella on hand for when one of the party inevitably goes down.
No kidding. Because we will go down. We are gonna get hurt. Begin every turn 20% forward. That's probably what we want as well. And then that water damage is not gonna save you. I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Nah.
Reduce physical damage.
It really is just light damage for this next battle that you need.
It's a lot of. We'll see what I can do for poor Rubella. Jen's design is really cool. I'm really sad. Jen was introduced very late in the game, so it's kind of unfortunate that we just have her now because there hasn't really been much development as there has been with everybody else. But you know,
yeah,
we'll do that. We'll just I haven't given any oculi to Rubella. Sorry, I guess I just don't really use you. Like not like that.
And surprisingly, she's been killed the least whenever she's on the field.
I'm gonna increase her magic. Yes, and then for defense. Don't die button. That's what you need. There is no such thing.
The coolest characters do always show up at the last minute. You're right. You're right, Andrea.
It's true. All right. That seems like okay. We're gonna give this a shot. Is everyone healthy? Is everyone doing okay? Not exactly. All right. So maybe we need to remedy that.
Yes.
I think we should, yeah.
Yeah.
You're good. You probably need a little assistance.
Excuse me.
I don't care about you guys. Alright. Let's get inventoried. What do we need?
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna waste it. I am gonna help you out.
Things are as good as they're gonna get at this point.
I think so. All right. This is probably gonna be pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's either going to be really short because I'm gonna die, or it's gonna be really long because boss battles take forever, and there's no health meter, which is really great.
Yes. Not that having a health meter would make the boss battle shorter, but it would let us know
it would make me
how
feel
close
like
we are
were.
To the end.
It would make me feel like they were, or at least know how crappy I'm doing when I hit someone with something and it just goes and nothing happened. Like I mean, at least Pokemon tells you nothing happened, or hey, it didn't do anything. Like,
yeah, in Pokemon they don't show like your opponent's like number health, but they do have a health bar at the top of the screen.
Ooh, my favorite video game ever. My favorite video game ever. Ooh,
that is a big question.
That's hard. I could probably do it for phases of my life. How about that? That's a little bit easier for me. When I was younger, my favorite video game ever was Ocarina of Time. I really love that game. I put a lot of heart into that game when I played, and it was like devastating when it was over. Like I remember crying when it was over because it was so done. But it was really good. When I got older, I actually really love this game. I don't know if anybody even knows of it, and it kind of has an unfortunate name. But I really loved the mechanics of this game called Wet. You basically played this assassin named Ruby.
Oh, I know that game.
Yeah, love that game. Went nowhere, but I enjoyed it, and I had a really good time. As far as like mainstream ones, I really did like Assassin's Creed, the first one. I haven't played. I'm admitting that I haven't played all of them, but I really did like Assassin's Creed. That was fun, and Prince of Persia. Oh my god! So those are my top ones. The Prince of Persia series that they had. Even the last one where they screwed you over with DLC and they kind of left it open-ended and I liked those.
Yeah.
I thought those were fun. I like those I like adventure story games.
I know. It's good to go on a journey when you play a game, not just how things happen to you.
Yes, and right now I'm super excited for my next mainstreamy one for Tomb Raider coming, and then the Rise of the Tomb Raider coming out on PlayStation in October instead of at Christmas. Oh yeah,
that is happening soon, isn't it?
I'm going to be playing that. Spoiler alert, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm sure everybody's already seen it, but it's going to be on PlayStation, and I'm going to join the fray of everybody playing that because I love the game.
I'm absolutely going to get that game and pick up the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition as well because I had a lot of fun playing that game originally, and why they chose to keep it exclusive to Xbox for so long, the sequel, I just cannot fathom.
I don't know.
Not like the majority of the Tomb Raider audience is like PlayStation or anything.
Umbra is like the draggiest of drag queens, and she's like just I
can kind of see that, yeah.
I think I'm a little bit lost on her motives, other than that she's dark, and maybe I think they banished her and now she's coming back. Which fair point. I'm not going to say that's as far as the world being black and white, that's a little gray. But anyway, she's a bad guy and we have to fight her. Okay, back to rhyming.
She's just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania.
Probably. Aurora, the exiled child, we share that in common from long ago. Cast out, cursed to walk among the common and the weak. Why your foolish mama left Lemuria, I will never know. Murderer. Righter of wrongs, the greatest civilization we. Descended am I from Sinbel the wise. You from Aaron the conqueror be. We explorers inherited this world. It is our prize. Princess, welcome home, heir to the throne. Princess, most certainly not. I am Aurora alone. The stone has crumbled into dust. Empty the halls be. What once was is long dead. A failure of a country. Lemurians survived. Once you are gone, we can build anew and thrive. You would give this land to common tribes? We fight for the citizens of the country and their lives. She's right, this is bigger than me and my family. I raise my sword for the populi, for the Katia, for the Aristati, the Capili, for all of Lemuria. Together we are not afraid of ya. I will do what my mother could not and stop this heresy. Okay, so she seems like she's a little bit xenophobic. This land is mine to govern as I see fit.
Yeah.
It will never be free. Okay, that's a problem. Like, if she was just an exile who is all mad, that'd be one thing. But she seems a little bit classist, a little bit xenophobic.
That definitely explains Nora something.
Okay.
Yeah, and does have an interesting design, too.
I'm probably going to
switch.
He's
like a mixture of a dwarf and an anglerfish.
He does look a little bit like a dwarf and an anglerfish. What I need you to do is to paralyze that awful thing. Just paralyze her right up. And you need to not be here, Finn, because it has to be Aurora. I'm sorry. Yeah, it might not be the wisest decision I've ever made.
It won't be bad for dealing with the minions, but yeah, you'd probably want somebody who can do light damage more so than just magic damage, which has no particular effect.
Which guy is closer to me? They're both pretty close, aren't they? Yeah, they're both pretty close. We'll just hit this little one because he's closest.
Yeah.
Ow, stop hitting that child. Ah, he is vulnerable to light. Thank you. And you set us back because you're a prick. Good to know. You are a prick. It's, we're just gonna...
the prickiest of pricks.
We're gonna hit backward slam everybody. I don't know if we're gonna do that, actually. Let's just keep...
Yeah.
Let's keep paralyzing people. That seems to work.
Yeah.
And you gotta defend because I need you not to die. Thank you. Keep on paralyzing everyone. It's a great thing to do. I think I should just kind of slap that one, like, F off. Alright, we gotta light ray your booty, and you need to heal up a little bit because you're having kind of a bad day.
You gotta keep the red mage alive.
I know. Just be dead. You're so annoying.
Yeah, which is an oft overlooked mage color, because people are normally all about the black mages or the white mages. Nobody ever remembers the red mage. Like, status buffs and debuffs can win the day in the end.
Let's just
when they're applied properly.
True. You gotta keep. I don't know if we should backward slam everybody. I guess you could backward slam everybody. And
Andrea wants us to try Monster Hunter.
Oops. Monster Hunter. Ooh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we're about to.
Don't know if there's
hurt.
a Monster Hunter available for the PS4, but I know there is one for Nintendo, so I might pick up that someday.
Oh, good. I'm so happy for that one guy and his damage increase. Makes me so happy.
Stop making yourself stronger.
F off.
It's almost like this is it's almost like the final boss is supposed to be hard or something.
It's not. All right, you need to. I don't know. We're not gonna interrupt. We're gonna defend. We're gonna save our bets. Because interrupting the bad guy is a bad thing to do. We've learned that. Big
Late
bad
game,
people.
Yeah, interruptions usually have consequences.
Oh, that was pretty good. If you interrupt the big bad boss, they think it's rude and they kill you, which seems a disproportionate reaction. Ooh, I love Banjo-Kazooie. I even just like saying the name of Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh yeah, I never played those games, but they look from all the footage I've seen of it, it looks really fun.
I used to play Banjo-Kazooie in the Sears when my parents were picking out clothes, and I was bored. I was like, I don't have this video game system, but I wish I did.
Remember when department stores used to have video game kiosk demos?
It was so
Those
great.
Those were the days.
I was so happy.
Yeah. I was never really big into video games until the early 2000s when I first got a PlayStation 2. But ever since then, though, I've just been chugging along. Yeah, if I had to pick a favorite game of all time, it would probably be Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the PS2, because literally the best-selling Star Wars Battlefront game of all time for a reason. I think best-selling Star Wars game of all time too. Yeah. Although, if I had to pick a modern game as my favorite, it's a cross-up between the Guitar Hero franchise and the Rock Band franchise, because I actually like those.
Stop killing my people! You're killing my people. This is very difficult. And you're killing my people.
The visuals of Banjo-Kazooie are pretty cool, pretty fun. Yeah. Are any of the enemies drooping yet?
I think little guy right here is.
Okay, one of the owls. We're
Is
getting
that what
closer.
That's supposed to be? Damn, I am not. I did not get that at all.
Yeah, them's feet are huge. Then again, I think owls do have like large legs.
I think they do. I like owls actually, so I'm not trying to be salty toward owls.
Cool. Yeah, especially the owl in Secret of Nim. Best owl ever. Calling it right now.
Oh yeah.
Like second only to the owl character from Redwall.
Oh,
like the actual
man.
book called Redwall.
Oh,
not
Redwall.
Not just the series
overall. I know what you're talking about. I know Redwall.
I know. I'm just explaining for the people who might be watching.
That used to be my jam. Redwall was.
Oh heck yeah.
Was amazing.
Yeah. When we used to have traditional broadcast television in my house, we'd watch that when it came on PBS. And there'd be like little segments with the actual author Brian Jacks at the end of each episode.
Yes.
Those were always cool.
Oh, you son of a bitch. How dare you dodge? How dare you dodge me?
Yeah, Redwall used to be huge.
God, I love that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna sound like an old fart, but they just don't make it like they used to.
I know, right?
It used to be so green, and now it's ridiculous. It's all ridiculous. It was ridiculous then too. As I said in the past stream,
yeah, it was ridiculous, but it was a kind of condensed ridiculousness.
As I said in the past stream, there used to be TV shows where it was all anthropomorphic animals. So it's fine.
And of course, with the Monster Hunter, we get it, Andrew. You like the game. We'll pick it up eventually. We promise.
I'm just gonna keep light killing this one guy because overkill. Just die already. Oh my god. How dare you? She is a child.
Yeah. Yes, y'all have outlived your... Y'all have lost your living privileges. Stop living.
Oh, we're all gonna be murdered.
Mm-hmm.
Stop hitting the princess. Oh my god, little thing. You've been hit so many times. It's getting really frustrating.
Yeah.
It's getting like all the frustratings. Need magic.
Worst game we've ever played.
Worst
I haven't
game.
really played that many bad games in my life, just because I kind of don't like actually playing bad games, and because I don't like supporting bad games. Although one I actually did pick up just on a lark was the Sonic the Hedgehog 2006. Also, yeah, on the subject of files, Archimedes from Sword and Stone was pretty good too. Yeah. You have any bad games, Blake?
I'm trying to think, because there have been games where I just absolutely didn't like it. I'm even trying to look like at things that I have. Like, I'm looking right at some of my collection right now. I'm trying to I'm trying to see while I'm thinking about which attack I'm using. Yeah.
Any bad games I might have owned in the past, I don't anymore because, I don't care for them. And ouch, yes, Sonic 06.
Well, yeah, some of them
at least I didn't play any of the more contemporary 3D Sonic games.
Once I got into playing, or once the internet started to provide, options for me to like look at ratings and stuff like that, and not just ratings, but also see what gamers said. Because there's some things people hate it, and it's still, kind of an enjoyable game. Maybe not that I thought they were like really badly done, but that like I didn't like super enjoy playing. Maybe.
Yeah, that's still valid.
Maybe like I want to say maybe the second Max Payne game. I thought that was I feel like the first story was what it was, and then it just started to get really like it just was more and more depressing and more like nah.
Yeah.
And then
I haven't played the original two, but the third one was pretty good.
Yeah, third one is good. I'm looking at it right now, actually. And then
haven't actually finished the game all the way yet.
Obligatory.
I really ought to do that one of these days.
Obligatory honorary mention to, of course, the whole convoluted thing with Mass Effect 3. I can't stress enough how much that bummed me out. I have not finished it. I can't. Someone spoiled it for me that stuff happened, and I can't do it. I can't. It really bums me out. Because I really loved that world, and I think that I'm going to be one of the people on the side of, meh, I hated it and it made me mad.
I know the feeling. I played through all three games, and the third game did not end on a satisfying note. Like,
it just makes me sad.
I mean, I like the kind of quasi MMO RPG feel of the first one, but I think mechanically the second one was the best the series was.
Oh yes, I absolutely have to agree.
Although I'm in the minority in that I actually liked driving the Mako tank around the planets looking for stuff.
I actually didn't have a part of the quest that of the second Mass Effect that I didn't like have a good time with. I liked it. Some of the humor was of course kind of corny. I'll say that for sure.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna do? It's kind of it is what it is. It wasn't like it was written. It's one of those kind of make your own story kind of things. So of course it's gonna have some fallbacks as far as the dialogue and things like that. And I think for considering all of that, it wasn't bad. And it could have been. Ooh, Lord.
Yeah, none of the games were really bad, but 3 was just unsatisfying at the end.
It
started off really strong, though.
I've been playing every side quest on the third one to like avoid everything else.
Yeah.
And it's I'll do it one day. I feel like I hurt my husband's feelings because he got it for me and he knew I loved the game and it turned out not to be what I was looking for. And I feel bad. So I'm trying. Every now and then I'll look at it and go, oh, all right. And I'll pick it up and I'll do it. But not right now.
Yeah. Liara is best waifu, though.
Oh, man. I really... I have a soft spot for Garrus. A lot. And I really like Jack because she's an asshole. And I got it. I understood it. She spoke to the angry teenager in me.
Yeah. I haven't played Paladin's Quest, Andrea, but I actually did play Dirge of Cerberus. I didn't have too bad a time with it, but the story, I will admit, was kind of Yeah, although one thing in the game's favor is like in like the climax sequence, the music is by a Japanese J-rock artist called Gakto, and it is phenomenal. It is like some of the best music ever. And I don't care about anything else. That just saves the game for me. You can have a different opinion, but that's what I think.
Oh, you're a jerk.
Nothing but cutscenes and whiny fits. It was rather cutscene heavy. Yeah.
No! Damn it.
I still like shooting stuff in it, though. And the gun customization was sort of ahead of its time for when that game came out.
Thanks for armoring that a-hole. You just stay in the back where you belong.
Oh yeah, we're doing a boss fight.
It's you know, that's the other thing. No offense to this game, I do really like it. I'm not lying. Aside from all the cracks I make, I have been enjoying playing it, and the jokes I can make from it. You know, a game that allows me to play a little bit verbally is fun. But sometimes these boss fights are super tedious, and it's kind of difficult.
Yeah.
I will say that. So that's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad game by any stretch, but there are definitely some points where that can be clearly improved if they ever do a sequel for it.
Yes. I don't know that they will. And the thing is, that's the thing with these little games. You don't know if they're going to be any more or what they're going to do. And as far as that's concerned, you know, you just kind of have to roll with it. But yeah, if they do anything more, or even remaster it one day because people enjoyed it enough, I would say
remaster it and at least give health bars for the enemies.
Those are my notes.
You don't know how helpful that would be.
Those are 100% my notes. Like, okay, like you need to work on this. Get some more fairy nectar because we'll do that. And you are gonna kill this dude first because, or should you heal? I don't know. Waffle. Fine. Sometimes you have to make a decision, and I hate that.
Yep.
Decision making is for jerks, she said while she made bad choices.
Yeah.
You're gonna probably defend.
Oh, that's probably why I haven't heard of it before. It's an SNES game.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't too big into video games during the NES era. I think I was only like 5 or so at that point. But yeah, I know there are a bunch of NES games or SNES games that are like super well regarded, and I want to play those someday. Maybe get myself a Retron 5. Pop in a bunch of retro games, give them a spin.
Stop hitting me! I hate you. Ooh, man, he is a butt munch. All right, that's an oldie.
Yeah.
And you're gonna do something.
Yeah, you're not much older than I am, Andrea, so... Yeah, it's annoying when you hate a game and you don't want to play it anymore, but you just have to see how it ends. You just have to get to the end of it. But you don't want to suffer anymore, but the game's almost done, and...
For my excuse as far as...
And then you just finally rage quit and throw your controller at the television and have to go out and buy a new TV.
And my excuse for not playing certain things that are like, you know, like games during certain like console eras is probably because I've never been rich and I had to pick my battles.
Yeah, same here, really.
It was like, new game for the system I have, or like Fight Mom for another system, and I don't have any convincing games to tell her. Or any ones that she can play, because my mom plays video games, and she, you know, right now or lately,
that is super cool.
Sometimes, you know, she's lost to me for forever when she's playing Gears of War or Resident Evil. She likes. She was down with Gears of War because she liked when they blew her up and her feet were still there. I don't know why that was a draw for her, but she thought that was.
I'm just imagining an older version of you with like gray hair and a cane leaning over and tapping down a controller doing Scarf's talking to some guy in a multiplayer match. I don't know why, that's just hilarious.
It's interesting. I know that of the gamers in the family, my dad is not a gamer, so he just kind of like shakes his head and is reading a book, and the rest of us are like, no, hit triangle, do this, no.
Yeah.
Probably my dad and my husband. They're both just like saying, they're like, you guys are ridiculous. And my husband plays, but not like...
Yeah.
He doesn't get involved as much when he's not actively participating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, this music. It's so dramatic. It's so dramatic.
Oh no, we've got an example of music from Paladin's Quest.
Oh god, I'm gonna go back and look at it. I promise. I'm a little bit nervous.
I'm looking at it now because I'm not the one actively playing the game.
He lost interest. You know, I think that... I guess games back then, I guess you kind of could do that too. It wasn't so much losing interest for me when it was like the older games, but it was definitely a lot of frustration. Like I was like, oh my god, if I play this Mario level one more time without doing anything, like I'm gonna shoot somebody. Like, and it was just like you would get so mad because there were no save points either. Like when I used to play Sonic, when they had Sonic on the Sega. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I
Sega used to make video game consoles.
Rage quit. So much rage quit from that. I was so upset because like every time if you lost enough, it was over. You had nothing. You were just stuck and it was done. And it was always like a huge bummer. Is he dead? Can we do this now? All right.
Yay, we killed all the ads. Time to fight the big baddie.
I don't even know what I'm doing now.
And Andrea, I listened to the music. That sounds like it was like recorded on someone's Casio keyboard they borrowed from their kid. Well, it's like they wanted to be Final Fantasy, but they only had the Casio. Not a good combination.
Oh.
Yeah, and Blake, pro tip: don't ever pick up Sonic 06. It's not even worth the material it was made out of.
I probably won't.
Not even worth the material that the disc and the case are made out of. And yeah, the fandom kind of killed the Sonic franchise. Like, I was never too big into it, but that's all the reports I've heard from people who actually did like the Sonic games.
Oh, you need magic. We're gonna get hurt.
And then they made Sonic Boom.
Oh god. You know what else I used to play that I never finished because it was, again, no save point? Sonic 3D. Like, I could never finish that. It didn't work for me. Like, it was really
that's an
tough.
oldie.
It was, but it's really tough. It was just really hard. And nothing... Uh-oh. Whoops. Oh, I'm sorry you had to take that hit, little girl, but I'm really glad I didn't get my magic attack interrupted.
Yeah.
Ooh, boom. In the face. Alright. Whoops, I didn't... What? Oh, they interrupted her so she didn't get her magic. That was actually a very smart move, Evil Dragon. That was very good call, because you made it so my person in need of magic didn't get any magic. You're an asshole.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. What?
Let's try this again, shall we?
Alright. Oh my god, I said thank you and my phone heard it. That's too much. It's like, you're welcome. Or why thank you? I'm like, I'm not saying thank you. I actually think you're the worst digital concierge ever since Hal. But...
Yeah, phone, shut up. I wasn't talking to you. I'm playing real video games.
Dear my phone, no one asked you. Please be quiet. I will be rude. Rudeness. Alright. Paralyzed. Paralyzed is always good.
Yeah. Dear Blake, semicolon W semicolon.
It would say that. It would say something. My phone always acts like it's like my abused lifetime girlfriend. Like every time I yell at it, it's like, Alec, please. And I'm like, I don't hit anybody. You're a phone, first of all. Second of all, like, calm down. Like, it's not like that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it would be cool if they could make a HAL 9000 voice option for people's phones.
I don't know if I could handle that. I feel like I get
Personally,
scared.
I'd rather talk to Gladys because she's snarkier.
I love her. GLaDOS is my favorite.
Yes. She is what made the Portal game. She is why there is a Portal 2, essentially, because everybody just latched onto that and just more. Also, yeah, the puzzles were kind of cool too, but more Gladys.
I love her. I love the little songs that the voice actress sings at the very end.
Yes.
This was a triumph.
Yeah. I love GLaDOS.
I think we've turned Andrea over to our way of thinking.
I love... Oh, no, GLaDOS. And even then, it was like a simple... in essence, oh, God, brought him back. The basics of the story, like, I mean, they seem like they're kind of simplistic, but this the kind of, like, the subtle, like, the build towards something sinister and the mythology they kind of worked into those two games was perfect. So I'm 100% in love with that, and I'm sad there aren't anymore. I mean, you know, it might be better. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when you try and build on something, you ruin it.
Yeah. Well, no, it's because Valve doesn't like the number 3.
Valve can kiss my butt. They need to do it anyway, because I don't care about its feelings.
Games absolutely do not need to be super complex. And yeah, as an example of that, the Unfinished Swan. I did a playthrough of that a little while ago, and it's honestly a super simple game, but it's a really captivating story nonetheless, and with a really striking art style.
Oh my god, I hate to have to re-kill this guy. It's so
obnoxious. The videos are on my YouTube page, so check that out. It's the Layman on YouTube, in case you people are wondering. But I'll save the proper plugging for the end of the video. For the end of the stream, that is. Right now, we've got a game to focus on.
It's such a long game. The longest. All the length. It's just so much time is being spent on this.
Yep.
This is such a boss fight. Okay. Much boss fight is happening.
Yes, much boss fight. Very difficulty.
Just die. Oh my god. If you could just die.
Hitting.
Please just be dead. I killed you already. Having to kill something twice is really obnoxious. It's like finding the same spider in your room. And the thing, I'm making that up. I try not to kill them. I'm one of those people. Unless it crawls on my face, then it's over. I don't care about your feelings.
Like spiders, y'all can hang out in my room, y'all can have the corners to yourself, but you come anywhere near my person and all bets are off.
The face thing is really disquieting when you're sleeping and you wake up that way. I will say that for
boy.
It's probably,
I don't think that's ever happened to me before, but that
see that it doesn't. How about that? See that it doesn't. It's the worst sensation to wake up and find
you got it, boss.
There's a spider on your face. And it doesn't care.
Also, yeah, apparently for those who don't know, Samurai Jack is getting a continuation now, which I'm really excited for that too. I've seen a little bit of the show. It's really awesome, and I want to see more of it. And I can't wait for this new stuff to come out either.
Oh no.
I think Andrea wants to know what your icon is, what that's from.
The blue hair lady is, as much as I'd like to claim something really super exciting, I think she's just a generic PlayStation thing that I liked, because even before I had my blue hair, I saw it and I was like, ooh, that's really neat. And now it's like, hey, by the way, I have blue hair now, so it totally fits. It predicted my future. No, I'm just being ridiculous. I just liked it. You need to drink a potion.
Yeah, I wish PlayStation had a more varied or selection of icons, or if they just let you, or if they made an easy way for you to upload your own icon.
My husband has a picture of us that I don't even like that much because I think it's not really flattering, but he has a picture of us as his icon, and I don't know how he did it. I wish I knew. It would be really great.
I mean, there's a way for you to take your profile picture from Facebook and use that as your player icon, but for some reason that doesn't transfer over to Twitch when you're streaming.
Oh,
I know. I've tried.
I didn't know anything about that. I'm not as savvy as I pretend I am. There's certain things that I miss.
Yeah.
It's
me neither. Usually I'm just bumbling my way through things and I just happen to figure out what works and don't even think about it, and some problem happens and I go distraught trying to remember how I made the thing work in the first place.
Oh my god, please just die. You're the worst. Everything about you is awful.
You're drooping now. Just come on already.
Be dead? Be dead?
Yes! Be dead? Yes! 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 Yes!
Thank God.
You did it!
Uh-oh. Rhyming. Here we go. Final rhyming, I think. Final rhyming from the bad guy. I only wanted a home. Now I feel like a dick. Some place I could call my own. In this world, for ill or good, we live together, not alone. I mean, didn't you just tell people that they all have to die by themselves in the end? Why would you say something awful like that and then try and tell this bad guy a lesson. Stop with the existentialist game. Like,
yeah.
Wait,
where's
the king?
Story about a girl who's really older than she looks at the beginning, who goes on a quest to save her kingdom. Let's just have that. You don't have to be like a college philosophy course on top of that.
This game does try really hard to like get super deep up in the feelings, and it's like, oh, by the way, everybody turned into crows, and I'm like,
yeah.
It's like
what does it mean? What does it symbolize?
I need volunteers to follow me. What? Are you joking? Course I'll come. The advantage lies at your side. This'll be more than fun. By my honor, let's go inside. We'll tumble on through. It's what we do. Princess,
always with the tumbling.
I am with you. Through the mirror and into the mud. Crows represent mommy issues, is that true? Are you just saying something? Wait, are you just saying that so I'm convinced? I'm very gullible when I don't know something. I'm not even gonna lie. So be gentle.
Yeah, if I work at it, I can actually connect that with the whole conflict with our stepmother, the main character's conflict with her stepmother towards the end of the game.
Wait, okay. Wait,
in some strange way, that actually makes a lot of sense to me.
Wait, if that's true, but don't do that, because people do that to me. Like, really, people who are like, my friends, my husband, my family, like to do it, like, oh, did you know this? And I'll go, really? And they'll go, no, stupid. And I'm like, oh, but I'm not stupid. Like, I knew you were making up. Damn it. Damn it, I fell for it. Through the mirror into the mud to rescue my people from the flood. Alright, I hope this works, because I don't know what I'm doing. You know what's funny, though, as far as crows being bad omens? Oh, someone's actually talking now.
Quite lost. The people cowered on 5 hilltops that were nearly undertossed.
Oh, that's an unflattering picture.
Rose to meet them, who should unexpectedly appear.
Yeah, I don't really like most pictures taken of me. I just don't think I'm very photogenic. I mean, I'm comfortable with how I look. I just don't think I photograph well.
In half an hour, Aurora and her friends led the people up the castle tower. They entered to an empty room. The water lapped at their feet. No way out except to drown.
This is very positive.
But of course Aurora smiled. Before their eyes, astonished said, to a mirror she led them, and they stepped through it instead.
Astonished, cheap.
In Austria. Only a small island remained.
So much ending cutscene.
In Lemuria, their future regained. And Lemuria began to grow again. Each of us leading together. Soon it will be your turn, princess, to leave on an adventure. Now, my dear, the final.
Yeah, those moments when people think you and whoever you're with look alike, and
drift off to sleep.
And then you have to tell them no. Yeah, I mean, like, I know there's a family resemblance between me and all my sisters, but I mean, if you really look at us, we sort of look like really different. I mean, me and my second oldest sister, who's still younger than me. I mean, we sort of look similar, but first oldest sister, there's a definite difference in genetics there.
I'm a decent mix of my father and my mother's side. Like, I have a decent resemblance to my grandmother, and then my dad, when he was really little, looked like a lot like me. Like, I thought a picture of him from like elementary school was mine. The thing is, when I tell people I look like my dad is bearded with a handlebar mustache and long hair. So people go, "Oh, you do?" And I'm like, "Oh, not like that." Like, although I've never seen what I would look like with a beard, so maybe I should try it. You could probably help me out with that, Andrea. And, you know, as far as being photogenic, I think I've heard the contrary, but the thing is, I usually take a lot of pictures, and then, you know, like everybody else who's pretending to be attractive on the internet, post the good ones. Like, I usually, something happens to my face when the camera lens gets near it. I don't know what, but it's a lot, it contorts in a way, like I turn into half a goblin, and not in a cute way. So, I don't know. Photos are weird. They steal your soul.
Yeah,
know.
All the cameras in the world are cursed, and they all inflict a -3 charisma status ailment on you.
So while we're speaking, that was the end of the game. She led everybody through a mirror, and they left Austria, which is apparently where the game took place. I didn't even know that. They were in Austria, and now they're in Lemuria, and everybody's safe, and it's all good. And we're listening to a song by a Sia impersonator. I don't know. I'm waiting to see if there's something at the end, because sometimes there is. Like in My Adventures in the Order as Marcus Marin, hunter of sometimes werewolves, mostly just people, mostly just other soldiers. That game was not werewolf heavy enough. And another
Not
one that probably
Warren
won't get a
Wilson in that
sequel.
game.
I know. Not to mention the character I wanted to play at was an NPC, so boo. Boo. Boo forever.
Also, I don't believe there was anything else after the credits. I think you just end up back at the altar and you can go back and complete whatever side quests you didn't finish yet. So yeah, that's essentially the end of the game.
Wow. Photobombing is fun. I haven't done it in forever. Haven't done it in forever.
Mm-hmm.
I should, though. That would be fun. I should just if I was like it, that would be the horrible thing I would do if for every reason, and there probably won't be a reason at all, but if I was ever going to get famous for anything positive and not something destructive and sad, I would be famous and I would photobomb people's pictures all the time. I would just totally do that. And I would go to like Comic Cons and Awesome Cons and do that too. Like, oh, I was taking pictures with Ron Perlman and Alec Blake got in the way. Like, what? No.
Yeah. Tonight on America's Most Wanted, Blasey Blake still at large.
No, she won't stop doing that. Make her stop. I just wanted a picture with Nathan Fillion, and I'll be like, okay. I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyway. This music. I don't. It's the same tree, though. I just like how we're just kind of zooming in and out of the same tree.
Yeah. Such interesting dynamic credits.
Ooh, it's like a screensaver. What is Asagao Academy?
Yes, I feel like I've heard of that before, but I'm not sure.
Sounds like a thing. I'm probably gonna play. I'm not sure yet. Actually, I'm not gonna say. We mentioned what I'm probably gonna play next, but I don't know yet, so I'm not gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna further
There's
that
also another game
speculation.
that came out recently that might involve Cthulhu-esque themes or something.
Ooh,
that
Cthulhu.
that might be on the docket, but that's for Ms. Blake to decide.
Yeah, it depends. I do know, like I said, the only game that I know for certain. Oh.
The dating sim, but with YouTube people. That sounds
God.
hilarious.
The only game I know for certain that I'm playing in the future is Tomb Raider, and that's not till October, which happens to be, I think, if my math is correct, a few months away. So that won't be the next game.
Yes.
But it will be. It's
the
in
one
the
I mentioned
lineup.
actually, I don't think should be too very long, so it ought to be a good time waster until October.
Yeah, I think, and that's kind of where I'm going. Probably what's going to happen, and like I said, I have to look into stuff again. Probably what's going to happen is I'm going to play another indie game, another female-driven indie game, I think, and then I might go back to the dude scene, the sausage fest that is gaming people, by playing Watch Dogs. I haven't played it before, and I know the new one's coming out, so I'm just gonna kind of feed into that, and then maybe I'll play the definitive edition of Tomb Raider to feed into that, and we'll have two big, lead-ins that were really good. Yeah.
Actually, your ratio of male to female protagonist-led games is 3-2 in favor of female-led games.
That's awesome.
So you're
All
actually
right.
Yeah, so actually you should probably, if you want to balance it out, you should probably play something with a dude.
I'll probably play
in the
something
lead.
with a dude. It'll probably be Watch Dogs. I'll probably do that after I play another girl indie game, and then I'll probably, go back to Tomb Raider, and you guys can see how unskilled I am with a bow and arrow, because guess what?
Yep.
Not good. I'm
So
not
many
Katniss.
gruesome deaths!
I'm not Katniss Everdeen, and I feel bad about killing wolves and bears until they kill me, and then I get really bitter about it. It's looking like this is just the end. I don't think there's any. You said there wasn't anything after? If there is,
No, it just
there's
says
nothing.
you appear back at the altar and you can go back and do or finish up the side quests.
Yeah.
So, no extra scenes or nothing. No end game contents, really.
I don't know anybody in real life who is Katniss. I don't think even Jennifer Lawrence is Katniss.
I don't think anyone is Katniss Everdeen in real life, really.
Ooh, Funyuns
Not that I know.
good.
Somebody could be, and I just aren't aware of them.
No, there's nobody.
But your average layperson is not.
I mean, so there's
I will
clearly
stake
people
my
who
claim
are
on that.
there's clearly people who are good at the at archery. I mean, hey, Olympics coming up, and no, this is not an official endorsement. I don't have permission. They're not giving me money, so let's just leave it flat and that I mentioned it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is
It's almost
that.
like the Olympics are in the cultural zeitgeist, and you don't need to be properly advertising them to talk about them or something.
And yet NBC is all about it.
Mhm.
But yeah, so
I like archery too. I don't do nearly enough of it.
I'm more of a
I wish I could though.
I'm more of a swords kind of gal. Which is why again I liked Wet, which talking about that game makes me sad. Like I'm like, oh, there was so much potential. They said the nerd about games that they love that no one else cares about.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like this is to end of a short stream with a lot of good talking and conversation. I like this. Thank you for being in the chat, Andrea, because I think it's good, much good conversation. I like that. I like being able to have a good interplay with the chat. And I know the layman appreciates that too. So
yeah,
nice.
Like all the good conversation. That's what makes live streaming worthwhile, in my opinion. Is the interaction between the streamer and whoever they're chatting with.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I try to strive for that a lot in my own streams as well.
Exactly, and you have one coming up tomorrow, right?
I do. Tomorrow, Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
There will be streams.
So
I might be there.
It's gonna be super casual. I'm only gonna be messing around in Minecraft, but
okay.
I'll post an official update video on my YouTube channel, so with the link to my Twitch channel, so whoever wants to can follow me there.
I may be there. It's never intentional when I am not. It's always like, oh, by the way, hey, your job wants you to do something. Or, hey, by the way, a person in real life wants to do something. And I'm like, oh, really? And I'm like, outside? That's where the sun is, and it burns my skin. But no, do my best.
Stupid
and if not,
sun.
If not, please join in and check it out because, like with mine, I hope we have fun. He has fun, we have fun. So, yeah. And
yes.
Do you have a
Lots
stream
of fun
tomorrow,
is had,
Andrea?
except when I get salty.
Do you have a stream
Say what?
tomorrow? I was saying, Andrea, do you have a stream tomorrow? If you have a stream tomorrow, please feel free to plug. I am an equal opportunity streamer. I don't care as long as you're not plugging 20 times and spamming.
If I remember correctly, she usually is part of a stream that happens tonight, actually, later on.
Okay.
Yes, stream tonight. I knew it. Thank you for confirming that.
Feel free to put link in the chat so people can see it. If not, then you can just tell them, the handle you go by, and they can look for it at the time. Whatever you want, whatever you're comfortable with. Like I said,
she's part of someone else's stream, but yeah, it's still fun times all around. I've been to the last two streams that she's been in, and it's fun times all around. Well, lots of dice rolling, lots of character interactions, lots of bad puns. It's fun.
So yeah.
Aw, thank you, Andrea. I'm blushing.
Oh, and now we've made it to the end of credits. I've done that. I've talked through it. There's no secret after the credits ending where Batman shows up. We were hoping.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. Go ahead and play us out.
That's right. Do. Game. All right. That was it. As I said, I am Blazy Blake. You can follow me anywhere at Blazy Blake, except in real life. That's stalking and it's creepy. I have another stream. A thing. Oh no. Damn it.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have to get myself back in rhyming. Finish. He is the layman.
Yeah, I'm the layman. You can find me on Twitch and on YouTube under the same name. I have other videos aside from the video game ones on YouTube, so follow me if you're interested in a lot of like really cheap taste testing ones, and for updates on when I stream next.
That's right. I'll be back on Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with a new game, which I think I'll post an update. I'm not promising. I'm really terrible at that. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm telling you here.
We'll
that's
all
where
be
I'll
surprised.
That's right. And now, one last rhyme for good old times. Damn it. I think my heart might make do. Ew. Now she is a queen through and through. But she forgot to talk to you. She has more important things to do. Watch over Lemuria. Goodbye, my Queen Aurora. Okay. Okay.
And scene.
And scene. All right, for realsies, peace out, everybody. Thank you for joining me for this abbreviated stream that was all one boss fight. Dear God. And we'll be back. Thank you. Look at the pretty hair, and we're out.
Pretty.
But rhyming, why?